Hey everybody, this is Craig. This clip is from the commentary in a previously posted video. For the full video, click the link at the end of this commentary. Okay, so we just watched Hey Arnold as it was presented on Nickelodeon back in 2002. And we're just going to run through the video and I'm just going to give you my comments and kind of explain what is important about this video, uh, what it reflects in the evolution of Nickelodeon, and stuff like that. So, of course, first up, we have the title card and the narrative, if you will, telling you what's coming up. And then we go right into a promo for April Fool's Day, very themed around like kids being goofy, and but I mean when you're trying to connect with kids, that's what you're going for, right? So then we see that it's sponsored by Pop Tarts, so you have that sponsorship in there, which you see a lot of on Toon Disney. And then we have the opening, and if you notice that it's very segmented, that's because it's owned by Paramount, and Paramount's very tight with their copyright. But I still wanted to give you a sense of what the intro to that show was like. And then we go right into a bumper. And at this point in Nickelodeon's evolution, they were getting very slick with their bumpers, and they were actually branding themselves as Nick. And so Nickelodeon was really coming into its own around this time. Then we have an ad for Burger King, and it's a slushy or a shake or something that you can mix the flavors. It's pretty cool. And then you have the kids meal type of a tie-in with Ice Age. This will give you an example of the typical commercials that were featured on Hey Arnold. And then here you have Polly Pocket, which I had never heard about until the Barbie movie, and they were talking about, oh, maybe we'll make a Polly Pocket movie next. Well, here's a Polly Pocket ad back from 2002. And then we have next up on April Fool's Day. Here you see it's branded Nick. So you see they're branding it Nick and Nickelodeon. And then here you have a very strange ad. Now, this is a typical kind of like fly-by-night kids products that showed up, and they were around for a couple years, then they were gone. These are the Lollipop things. And then back into the bumper, and now we have the end credits. And you see how the end credits, at this point, Nickelodeon was doing what everybody else was doing, which is having the end credits running down the side and then running a promo for other stuff. In this case, their Friday night. And again, another slight branding tweak, Nicktoons. And then at the bottom, you see the Nickelodeon logo. So, all in all, what does this represent about Nickelodeon and its evolution as a channel? Well, the Nickelodeon that I remembered from my childhood was a lot of kids getting green goo dumped on their heads. Very targeted towards live action. But by this point in Nickelodeon's evolution, they had kind of evolved into doing a lot of fresh, brand new comics. I'd never heard of Hey Arnold. I watched the show. I was editing it, and it looked good, and I watched it, and it was fun. It was a little gross in parts, which is kind of a Nickelodeon thing, I think, at least for the time. And but I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a very fun episode, and it was just very well done. I was surprised, to be honest with you, because on its face it didn't look like much to me. But Hey Arnold, pretty good show. It seems like in their history, Nickelodeon was leaning more towards comics at this point, and of course we know SpongeBob, and you have all that stuff. And at the same time, Disney had launched Toon Disney, very heavy on comics. And then JetX kind of changed the dynamic a little bit for them. They started getting into some live action, and then, as we all know, they eventually dumped the whole Toon angle and went to Disney XD and started doing a lot of live action shows like I'm in the Band and some other stuff. Which, I mean, that's fine, but still keep the comics. And for a while, they did keep the comics. I don't know where it is today. I can tell you that I did look at a listing from 2022, and I think XD was down in the hundreds as far as popularity. It might have been a little bit above that, but it was nowhere near what it was in the early 2000s. And part of the reason for that is that the other channels, like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, evolved. And you can kind of see that here. So anyway, that's my commentary on this video and my opinion, taking kind of a look at TV history, cable TV history in particular here, and Nickelodeon and how they presented Hey Arnold back in 2002. I'm Craig. Take care of yourself. Look out for others. Talk to you later. Bye. This clip was from the commentary in a previous video. For the full video, click this link. Keep watching for more retro videos and commentary videos like this. Take care of yourself and look out for others. Talk to you later. Bye.
This video brought to you by StockAgogo.com, Stock Photos.